Hey you, yes you watching this video, stop whatever you are doing right now, grab your snacks and get comfortable, because in this video, we're going to be taking a look at some of your favorite Fortnite YouTubers gaming setups, including MrFreshAsian, Lachlan, AliA and many more. So don't go anywhere, because these are going to be some of the craziest setups you've ever seen. When you think about it, the one thing every gamer has is a gaming setup, because without a setup you can't game. Who knows, your setup could just be your old Xbox hooked up to your mum's TV in the basement, or it could be an absolute beast of a setup. And as I said in the intro, we're going to be taking a look at some very popular Fortnite YouTubers gaming setups, and it will shock you at how crazy they are. If you guys are as hyped as me, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel with those post notifications turned on. Also, drop me a follow on Instagram if you want to see more epic content. But without further ado, let's jump right into the setup. So the first gaming setup we're going to be taking a look at is Lachlan's, and he is currently living in Japan for 3 months. And in a recent vlog on his channel, he showed us his gaming setup that he is using while in Japan. And here is his setup in all its glory. Ideally, I would love to play you the actual video of him showing you his setup, but that would technically be going against his copyright. But pictures are just as good, because then you guys can hear my beautiful voice, analyze it, and tell you everything about it. And of course, I have linked all these YouTubers' channels in the description, but as you can see in Lachlan's setup, he has a very compact but powerful PC on the ground below his desk. He had to fly the PC all the way over to Japan from Australia, so it had to be a very compact but very still powerful PC. And don't let the size fool you, because it still is a beast. As I said, absolutely crazy PC, and it fits inside such a small case, which is insane. Over on the left hand side of his desk, he has an Elgato key light to enhance his face cam and make him glow. Next to the PC, he has his face cam, which is more of a camera than anything, and it is so expensive. Like literally, that camera that he uses for his face cam would probably be worth more than my gaming setup, which is absolutely insane. And it's so worth it. Like if you look at all his videos and his face cam, it is so good. The quality is so high, and it's just insane how much that face cam would cost. But when you're a popular YouTuber like him, you know, you've got to have the best equipment so people do enjoy your videos. As you can see, he has a Fortnite themed extended mouse pad on his desk, which is so cool. I would love one of those mouse pads. They look so sick. And it's Fortnite themed, which is crazy. He also has an RGB keyboard and mouse. As always, what gamer doesn't have an RGB keyboard and mouse? As you can see, he has 2 monitors on the desk. Now the main one in the middle is, well, it's only 2, so the main one on the left hand side is the one he uses to game on, play Fortnite, get those epic victory royales on. That is the monitor that everything happens on. It is the gaming monitor. Then the one on the right is in a vertical position, and he probably uses that for game chat and all that other stuff, and that's why it is in vertical, so he can easily see his chat when he's streaming on YouTube. Those monitors are so sick. And as you can see below his left gaming monitor, he has an Elgato Stream Deck. And if you don't know what an Elgato Stream Deck is, it's basically something you plug into your PC, and then when you're streaming, you can press the different buttons on it to change through things on the stream. Like one button could zoom in on your face cam, and you can program the buttons to do whatever you want. But he has that below his middle monitor, main gaming monitor there, which is so good. As you can see, he's got a professional mic hooked up to a boom arm, suspension arm that holds his mic in place while he is gaming. And overall, this setup is so good. As I said, just a makeshift setup for him while he is in Japan for 3 months, but it is still an absolute beast of a setup, crazy setup, and it will be so cool just to game from Japan. Like, I doubt there's any Japanese people watching this video, but if you are, please let me know down below. Japan looks like such a cool country. But yeah, that is Lachlan's epic gaming setup. I would say it's worth around $10,000 at least. That PC is probably worth like 5k, which is insane. But an absolutely amazing setup from Lachlan, and let's move on to the next setup. The next YouTuber setup we are going to be looking at is AliA himself's gaming setup, and he shared this picture of his setup to Twitter, and I really love this picture because it just shows his raw setup. You know, when some YouTubers do their setup tours, they obviously clean it up, make it look nice, and that's obviously good for the video. But I really like this because in this picture, AliA hasn't done any cleanup, and it just looks like it does for him normally on a day-to-day basis when he's editing videos, playing the game, and just genuinely on the grind, and I think that's really cool. But obviously, the main attraction of his setup is the cat below the middle monitor. My eyes were instantly drawn to that, but I think it's just so cool that he has pet cats that just like to come and chill on his desk, and honestly, that's like the main feature of his setup. It is so cool. I think his cat's name is Ollie, and he just likes to come chill on his desk. I could be wrong about his cat's name. Actually, I'm pretty sure I am. I have no idea what the name is, but it's just really cool that he loves to sit down on the desk there. Let me know down below if you guys have a cat or a dog, or which you prefer, cats or dogs. Personally, for me, I really prefer dogs. Cats are cool as well, but I just do prefer dogs in general. But AliA setup is still super sick. Another big thing I can see straight away is his personalized SCUF PS4 controller sitting there on the table. AliA personalized SCUF controller, that is so sick. It would just be so insane to have a controller made after you, like a personalized one with your branding, your logo on it, and your colors. That would be so sick, and AliA has that right there on his desk. To the left of that, he also has a pair of wireless Turtle Beach headphones. Those are the ones he uses in his videos sometimes when he is gaming. Most of his videos nowadays, he just does commentary over, like, explaining us the Fortnite news, which I absolutely love. But when he is gaming, he is rocking those wireless Turtle Beach headsets, and he has the killer triple monitor setup. Obviously, games in the middle monitor like most people. Actually, it looks like he games on the left one for this one, actually, as he has a game running there. So it looks like he games on the left one. Middle just has stuff, and then the right one has emails, chat, whatever he wants. But he has the exact same mouse pad Lachlan has. I guess a lot of these Fortnite creators got sent this mouse mat, which is really sick. As I said, it's a really dope mouse pad, and I'm super jealous. I really wish I could have that mouse pad. But he has that on top of his cat, well, underneath his cat. His cat's on top of the mouse pad, and he has his keyboard and mouse there as well. Obviously, he plays on PS4, so he doesn't need the best gaming keyboard and mouse, just a good one for productivity, typing, and things like that. Also on his desk, he's got some juice, looks like some coffee, some bagels, whatever he's eating there. Looks like some good food. As I said, he's got a cap there as well. His cat, as I said, is chilling, and down below you can see his beast PC down there. He used to always play on PS4 for all his videos. He had himself playing in PS4, but over the past year he switched over to PC, and if you guys follow him, you'll know he really loves playing on PC now, and he regrets not switching sooner. But as you can see, I can still see his PS4 there in the bottom left hand corner, which is cool to see. But another sick setup from AliA, absolutely dope beast triple monitor setup, and the cat just tops it off. An insane setup coming in from AliA. I'd say everything there is worth at least $20,000. An absolutely crazy setup. Of course, his face cam's behind that as well with an Elgato key light, which is so sick, and his face cam's so clear. He probably has a good one like Lachlan in all of his videos because his face cam is so clear and it's well lit up, meaning he will have a light there as well. But yeah, an absolutely insane setup from AliA. The next setup we're going to be taking a look at is Muselk's gaming setup. Now, if you guys follow Muselk and Click in general, you know in the past few months he moved into the Click offices, which is now his office space where he records all his videos and does all his gaming. So these pictures are from his brand new setup tour in the Click offices. So these are fresh off the press images of his setup, and it is so good. His room in general is pretty good. Got those brick walls and a real vibe in there. Got a couch to chill down on when he's tired. But just like AliA, my boy Muselk has a triple monitor setup, which is so insane. Just imagine having triple monitors. I only have one, and imagine having two, if not three. that would just be crazy. 3 monitors. As you can see in these images here, the one on the far left he has his face cam for, the one in the middle he games on. Most people like to game on the middle one. That's probably what I would do if I had 3 monitors. Then the one on the far right he just uses for his chat and other things like that. But 3 monitors, absolutely insane, as I said. As you guys can see there, he has an insane face cam just like Lachlan's. That would cost so much money, that face cam. And it's super clear if you guys watch all of his videos. His face cam quality is so good, very clear, and that is seen by the face cam there. He also has another one of those lights. Everyone seems to have these Elgato key lights, and obviously a good thing to make your videos stand out, make yourself stand out, make your face cam stand out in general, and just make it all look good and make yourself glow. He also has an Elgato Stream Deck below his main monitor there, just like Lachlan did. These Stream Decks seem to be pretty popular with YouTubers and streamers. Obviously, as I said, he can press all the buttons when he's streaming and just change different things around wherever he wants, and he can program all the buttons. He has a mic there connected to a boom suspension arm, just like Lachlan. Most YouTubers do have that, which is so sick. He has the exact same mouse pad as Lachlan and AliA as well. So as I said, it looks like all the Fortnite creators got sent this mouse pad, which is so lucky. I'm still so jealous of that mouse pad. It looks so sick. Got an RGB keyboard and mouse setup going on down there for his keyboard and mouse. And the best thing about Muselk's setup is that he has a double PC setup. How insane would that be, just to have a double PC setup? One he just plays the game on, then the other records his video and face cam, records his screen and face cam. Just imagine that. Imagine how good your game would run, not having to worry about recording itself and your face cam. So he has a whole PC dedicated just for gaming, and then another one dedicated just to capturing the game and his face cam, which is so crazy. That makes his videos insanely high quality, and overall this is just an absolute killer, an absolute beast of a setup. Crazy setup, dual PC, triple monitor. This has to be the best one we've seen so far. Got his own office, works in the Click offices. Imagine just being in the Click offices. Like, that would be insane. You just walk out of the Click offices, you see Laserbeam, you see Fresh, you see Mully, all your favorite creators there, and that would just be such a good space to grow and build your YouTube channel. And an amazing setup coming in there from Muselk. And let's move on to the next setup. The next setup we are going to be taking a look at is MrFreshAsian setup, and just like Muselk, he has his setup in the Click offices, which is absolutely insane. As I said, it would be so cool just to have a setup in the Click offices and be working with Click. That would just be so cool. MrFreshAsian is so lucky, and he's absolutely grinded to be in the position he is in today. But I have to say, his setup has to be the best out of anyone we've seen in this video so far. It is crazy. Just take a look at it right now. Look at that insane setup. The first thing I can see against his back wall, a massive F made out of nano leaf panels on the wall for Fresh. That is so sick. That has to be one of the sickest things I've seen in this video. That would look so sick. Imagine you just had a full wall saying Fresh. You would need so many nano leaf panels, but it would look insane. And oh my goodness, he has 3 monitors as well as a laptop off to the side. That is just killer. That is crazy, and that is insane. An absolutely insane setup. Starting off on the left, we can see his laptop, which looks so cool. On a laptop stand there, he probably just does emails and things like that on his laptop. He has some water bottles there as well. Gotta stay hydrated when you're gaming. He has his microphone coming off a boom suspension arm. Everyone we've seen so far in this video has a suspension arm. Obviously very needed for when you are gaming. Then he has his 2 main monitors here. The one is sandwiched in between the vertical one and the horizontal one is the one he plays on. So the monitor in the middle there is what he plays on. The one on the left, the monitor there, just looks like he has like some OBS stuff on there for his screen recording and whatnot. Then on the far right, he has the monitor for his Twitch chat in vertical, obviously, so it's easier to see his chat. And wow, that is just crazy. As you can see there, he's just chilling, he's just vibing, playing some Fortnite. This screenshot was taken directly off his Twitch stream. So obviously he's just vibing, hanging out, playing some Fortnite, having a good time, and his setup looks crazy. He's obviously got his RGB keyboard and mouse on the desk there, as well as an extended mouse pad, and he has an Elgato Stream Deck, just like Muselk and Lachlan. AliA might have had one, but we didn't see it in that picture there from his setup. But wow, another crazy setup coming in there from MrFreshAsian. And as I said, I'm absolutely loving that nano leaf F on the back wall there. That looks so cool. But yeah, that has to be the best setup we've seen so far. The setups literally just keep getting better and better. We have one left, and that could be the best setup from the whole lot. And the final setup we are going to be looking at in this video is Formula's setup himself. I absolutely love Formula's videos. If you guys don't know Formula, he does some insane random duos videos, and they are so funny to watch and so fun to watch. So massive shout out to Formula. I know he has like he has like 1,000 times, 1 billion times more subscribers than me, so that shout out would do nothing. But I genuinely love Formula's content. He makes some insanely cool videos. But another triple monitor setup, which is crazy. He has the Razer Siren microphone hooked up there on a boom suspension arm. Just every YouTuber in this video has a boom suspension arm. It is absolutely necessary for having your gaming setup and being able to record your voice well and not getting your microphone in the way when you are gaming. As you guys can see on the far left of his desk, he has a water bottle. You know, you gotta stay hydrated when you're gaming, when you're making the videos, when you're on the grind. Hanging up there on the far left as well, you can see his headset as well, and his PC down there, which looks like an absolutely killer PC. He runs Fortnite really well, so you'd have to assume the specs in there would just be crazy. As you can see, if you look on the top of the picture, you can just make out an Elgato key light there. Just like pretty much every YouTuber has a key light, you know, make your face cam look good. And you really need it to spruce up the face cam. Otherwise, it would look really dark and there'll be shadows everywhere. And it just wouldn't look good. You want to get the best quality possible, so grab that key light and it looks so sick. As I said, triple monitor setup. He is clearly playing on the middle monitor there. That's what Fortnite is on. The left one looks like he has some sort of emails, OBS I think actually up on there. Then the far right one, he probably has emails or Twitch chat if he was streaming. On the desk, he has his peripherals. He has a gaming keyboard there, as you can see. A very small one with white keycaps, and it looks so sick. Obviously, you got his RGB gaming mouse there as well on an extended mouse pad, and that is an insane setup. I really do love Formula's videos, and his setup is so sick, a triple monitor setup. But that about comes to the end of all these YouTubers setups. That was insane. We saw Lachlan's, AliA's, Muselk's, MrFreshAsian's, and last but not least, we saw Formula's setup. Make sure to let me know down below in the comment section whose setup you thought was the best. Please let me know down below, guys. Just tell me, let me know. I have no idea. They were all so good personally, so I really can't make a decision. But you guys, please let me know down below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. As I said, all these YouTubers featured in this video are linked in the description down below. So if you guys want to check them out, of course, you probably all know them already, but the links are down below if you want to check them out. But yeah, as I said, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Imack Studios, and hopefully I can see you guys in another video. Goodbye.